Hi, welcome. This is a quick overview video about our Agile Release Planning workshop. So the Agile Release Planning workshop is trying to address a key problem area for you, and that many people have. It's a start. Your situation is rather complex, more than a little bit messy. We're going to give you some of the basics and try to make it as real as we can. We are simplifying it a little bit to help you learn, but we do think once you have the ideas, you can adjust these, modify these, and make it work almost always, or at least fairly closely, in the real world. So it can help you quite a lot. In the course of the workshop, you're absolutely going to learn absolutely key basic skills along the way. So again, we make it real. We have you work with real work. So again, this is going to be quite real for the 4 people at the table, at least for one of the persons. So we want that one person at least, who usually will play the product owner role, to have a real project, one that's ongoing now and has another 6 months to go, or one that's about to start at their office, at their real job. And so all 4 people at the table, some of whom might be from the same company, but in any case, all four of the people at the table are, or maybe 5, are working on the same real project. We want the project to be the right size, about 6 months worth of work. We found from a lot of experience that if it's a lot less than 6 months worth of work, they don't learn as much. If it's a lot more than 6 months worth of work, it becomes tedious. Again, in a certain way, they don't learn as much, mainly because their brains have kind of turned off because of the tedium. So we want it to be the next or the first 6 months worth of work on that real product or project. Not that the thing can't go on longer than that. What are the activities for that one day? So we're going to discuss these, but we're also going to do these. We're going to build the vision. We're going to build a product backlog with user stories. We're going to evaluate business value. We're going to evaluate the effort, as many of you know by using story points. We're going to calculate an R factor, that is to say an ROI for each story, business value points divided by story points. We're going to order the product backlog. We're going to do a scope date trade-off and talk you through that. Then you or the team at the table is going to finalize the plan. And then we'll discuss the evolution of the plan going forward. What results do we expect you to hear? Expect you to achieve in this day? So now you've got a plan and a set of initial plays, so to speak, that you can audible from. The team is much better prepared in 3 ways. They all see the same elephant. They all are more motivated because they helped create the plan, and they all have shared all their different kinds of tacit knowledge about the work that they're about to embark on. So now they can prioritize their stupidity, so to speak. And they now have an initial plan, which is by definition crappy because no one knows the future. They have an initial plan, and then they can use that as a basis to improve. So they don't just have new ideas. They've now had an agile experience of working together as a team to build the plan. It's quite, even for experienced agile people, this is often a bit of a surprise to them how these things work. We find that the ARP, the Agile Release Planning, is the best way to get the team ready to be successful. And particularly this workshop is the best way to teach them both these overall skills, these high-level concepts, you might say, these agile principles, you might say, but also the more tactile, but also tactical skill sets to actually do things, such as do story points and build stories, write stories, that kind of thing. So we have them experience that as well. So they see in the real work that we in Agile spend more time planning, but we never really believe in the plan. We always expect the future to be different, and they see that through this exercise. They all see that the next plan can be, is in any case going to be different, and we're going to have one probably every sprint, but it can be better, or if conditions lead that way, it might be worse, but in any case more accurate. And therefore the team and the managers around the team can make more accurate decisions about what to do about the project at this point, given the new information. So the Agile Release Planning workshop is highly recommended by the attendees, strongly recommended by them. The ones who have taken it, obviously the ones who have not taken it can't really have an opinion. Many consider it essential. They ask me, why don't you require that it be taken along with the CSM course, for example. Um, and so many key ideas become alive by doing the workshop, and they learn many key skills. Often the phrase they give me is, this is where it all came together for me. Okay, that was our quick introduction. We hope you found that interesting and maybe leads you to want to ask more questions. You see there here, you can contact us via email, via phone. We'd love to talk about it. I'd love to have you join one. We typically do one almost every week of the year, so please join us. Have a good afternoon. Thank you.